How's it going, y'all? Fart Johnson here. So, you just got rolled by a Junkrat, and now you want to know, how do I do that? I have good news. That's why I'm here. I'm about to give you the best Junkrat guide for beginners and advanced. So, let's go. And before we jump in, I do want to let you know Junkrat is a very easy character, so walking away from this video, you should be able to provide some value for your team right away. So first off, Junkrat has a frag launcher, which is his primary fire, his primary gun, and it does 120 damage on impact, which is over half health of a 200 health character, such as Soldier. So if you hit 2, someone's dead. It does have a time of arrival, it does have an arch, but it doesn't explode on impact unless it hits a person. It will bounce a few times, twice to be exact. This is actually one of the most powerful one-bullet weapons in the game, but the slow time of arrival is what makes it difficult for people to hit their shots with. Next, you have your concussion mine, which can be used to kill, also does 120 damage, or you can use it to be mobile and jump. They are on an 8-second cooldown, but you get 2 of them, and after this one recharges, you can actually have 3 of them if you have one out already. So 1, 2, 3. And now that you've learned primary fire and your concussion, you can learn the true Junkrat killing combo, which is shoot, mine. It does 240 damage, so anybody under 240 health will die instantly from it if you hit both. Next thing is your trap. So place that. It does 80 damage on impact, meaning you can one-shot someone with a mine or a shot from your gun once they are trapped, and it lasts for 3 seconds. My opinions on the trap is you should always have one going 24/7 as much as you can. If you have one across the map that's obviously not going to be used, obviously put a new one. If someone just got caught in your last one, put a new one. You should always have a trap going. And this is Junkrat's final ability, which is his Riptire, which is his ultimate, which does 600 damage maximum at close range. It is one of the most feared ults in the game. If you hear that late game, it's pretty petrifying because it almost one-shots everyone in the game. So, you hit Q, drive around up till you get close to someone, and then you detonate it. The tire does have 100 health, and it can be killed. Now I'm going to show you a true Junkrat desperation moment. If you really don't have confidence in hitting your shots, you can always just 1 mine, 2 mine. If you have both mines and you're in a 1v1 that you don't think you can win, it's always a viable option. Now, with Junkrat being such a powerful character, there are downsides such as very, very strong counter picks, and, to say the least, my tips for going against Pharah or Echo are to try to stay hidden and take out who you can, or switch. That's really all you can do. And for Widowmaker, try to stay out of her line of sight and try to get behind her. You can use your mines to sneak behind her. They're not very loud. If you're medium distance, people usually can't hear you mining, so keep that in mind. And speaking of flanks, Junkrat is one of the strongest flank characters in the game right now, due to his insane damage output and his mediocre mobility from his concussion mines, and his trap can help trap people like Genji or Tracer who peel to help the supports you're flanking. And if you don't believe me that Junkrat's one of the easiest characters to pick up, here's a clip of my cousin who is bronze, silver, playing Junkrat and clutching the game for his team.
He's so dead. Oh shit! Oh, that's fat.
Guys,
Oh shit!
guys.
He's doing it! He's on his insane streak! Come on! Ah!
And sadly, my reaction to that play didn't get recorded, so that's just my brother. It sounds like he's screaming alone, but I promise I was screaming too, for the record. So, at the beginning of every game, you should always put a trap in mine, either right in front of the spawn door, or just around a corner maybe. It's a free pick 50% of the time, I guarantee you. This is how you should really be playing Junkrat on defense if you're trying to hold an angle. You should really just be holding an angle where the other team can't shoot you as long as you can. This is how I play usually at the beginning of the round. You really can't do it all game, but like see, the bots are all gonna push me. But that's what you should be doing. Obviously, my team would have been there in a real game. So you probably want to spend about 25% of your time on Junkrat holding angles. The other 75% of the time you should be attacking. It should be you jumping on their heads, flanking. I would probably only spend about 25% of the time shooting angles. I know a lot of Junkrats spend a lot more than that doing that, but I wouldn't recommend it to get full value. Alright, here's an example of a fat Junkrat ult. So, some quick tips for your ultimate. If you get your ultimate, the best thing you can usually do, get to high ground, get to a room where someone can't find you, get down, and launch it. You don't want to do it right out in the open, because then they can just kill you and your tire. You can die while you're using your ult, and they can shoot your tire, obviously. So the best thing I would say is mine to somewhere safe, pull your tire, try and stay out of the line of sight. So if, let's say this bot was shooting, I would come down, try and stay out of his line of sight if I want to blow him up before he can kill the tire. Sometimes I would recommend putting a trap in mine near yourself, get around a corner, that way you can buy yourself a few extra seconds. If someone does come looking for you while you're ulting, they'll get in the trap and you can blow them up before they can get to you. Something I actually did forget to mention is Total Mayhem, which is bombs that drop when you die that do 300 damage. Now yes, they would have to be right on top of your dead body, but you'd be surprised how many times you get kills with Total Mayhem. I probably average about 1 a game. And if you still don't believe me that Junkrat is an easy character, what if I told you that that's really about it? There's not much more to Junkrat. I could show you gameplay. Maybe you'd get a better understanding, but really, that's all it is to Junkrat. I will put a video of me playing Junkrat and going off at the end of this video, so make sure to click that. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Later.